Hey everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this tutorial we are making a project that is how can we detect an object from our videos. That's mean real-time object detection using Python and Opencv. So if you are new in my YouTube channel, so please do subscribe my channel and must hit the bell icon because in every week and daily basis I uploaded some videos regarding machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence and so on. As you can see, I uploaded so many videos regarding media pipe and some videos regarding Android Studio, okay, Android, and so more cool thing. So let's get started and jump on our code. So this is our folder structure. As you can see, I created a folder in my D drive, object detections, and inside this folder, I put some files. So what are the files are here? So the files are here. You can see here the mobile NAT SSD. This is a cafe model, pre-trained cafe model. It will train some particular classes, and you can see here a product file, okay, and some testing video and photo. So you're going to use this one. So I'm going to click here, right click and open with code. So now you can see here my Visual Studio Code is opened, okay. So I'm going to click here to create new Python file. That's a main.py. So it will create a new empty Python file in my Visual Studio Code. So first thing first, we need to install some library because we are dealing with real time. So we need to install a library called Opencv. So just open your command prompt, Windows R, so cmd, and type here the pip install, and the library name is Opencv Python. Okay, enter. So make sure that your internet connection should be stable. So you can see your requirement already satisfied. That's mean this library is already installed in my system. So you can see here my Opencv version is nothing but 4.4.0, okay, 4.4.0. So make sure that install the latest version of Opencv, or you can use the greater version of the Opencv, let's say, but make sure that use the greater version of 3.4, okay, less than 3, not less than, greater than 3.4. Because we are using some deep learning classes here and some modules, so that's why make sure that you install the latest version of Opencv. So I'm going to click at to close that. So first thing first, we need to load the video. So which video we are going to detect the object, okay. So import cv2. So this cv2 is nothing but the Opencv. We install this library as Opencv Python, but we import the library as cv2, okay. So don't worry on that. So video equal to cv2.video capture object. So this capture object will actually help us to open our webcam. So in this case, we are not going to use the open, that's webcam. So if you're using webcam, you can also put here the 0 or 1, whatever the webcam number here, okay. So I'm going to click, put here the double quotation, and inside this I put here the file name. So the file name is test1.mp4. We are going to use this file. Then we need to create an empty loop, also not empty, actually infinite loop, and we're going to read the frame from the video, okay. So you can see here this spread and frame. This video.read actually give us two values. So first one is the frame, that means what will be the frame of the video, and the red mean is the camera is open or not, or video is given or not. So you can see test1.mp4, this in my same directory. You can see our main.py file in the same directory. That's why I'm going to put here only the test1.mp4. So I'm going to show that. So cv2.imshow. So imshow, and you need to put here a window name. So what will be the window name? Let's say frame. So you can put here anything else, whatever you can. So you can put here the frame here, okay. So now we need to put here the white key, which will help us actually write the key from here. So if I put here the 1, so cv2.whitekey equal to 1, and put into a variable called k. So if anyone press k from here, from his keyboard, but in small character, okay, so this infinite loop will be black. Why? Because you know, let's say your video or your web video is, let's say 2 hour or 3 hour, okay, so it will not stop. If you want to stop that, you need to break this infinite loop. So that's why I put here a key from the keyboard, so it will be gone. So video.release, okay. Then I finally go cv2.destroy all window, okay. So I'm going to save the code for Ctrl S and click here to run the code. So now you can see the frame is opened, okay. But the problem is frame is so bigger, okay. So if I press Q from the keyboard, this frame will gone. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to resize the frame here. So frame, okay, frame equal cb2 dot resize. I'm going to resize that, and what will be the source of that? So our source is the frame, simple, and the weight and size, let's make it at 640 comma 480. It will be better size. I'm going to save the code and run the code again. Okay, okay, sorry for that. There should be only singly. Again, run the code. So now you can see your frame is okay. Frame is looking good. This video is from the Adinath. I go from Adinath to actually Darshan of Lord Shiva. You can see here. So I'm using that. So now you can see here we are resizing our frame. So now what we need to do? We need to actually load the model. So what will be the model file? So you can see here using the Cafe model. We need to actually load the model. Okay. So let's load the model here. Okay. So let's say cb2 dot dnn dot read nat from caf. Okay. So you need to put here the products file and the Cafe model file. So what will be the products file? So I'm going to click here. This is the products file. I'm going to click here to rename that, and I'm going to copy the code. So copy the name and paste it here in the single quotations and txt. Okay. And also we need to also rename that. Let's select rename and copy the name of that and paste it here. Okay, so what is this? Cafe model. Okay, so let's run the code for one time. Make sure that our model will load fine. Yep, our model will load fine. You can see you're running and done. Okay, so let's put into variable. So let's say net. That's been our network. So this is the DNN for deep neural network. Okay, so make sure that you install the latest version of Python Opencv. It will work fine. But if you're using Opencv, let's say 3.2 or 3 point something, so it will definitely give you error. Okay. So now what we need to do, we need to define some classes here. What class actually belong to this model? So I already copied the class in this tab here. This is the class. I'm going to copy the classes here. So this is the classes. Based on these classes, it actually train. Okay, so background, the airplane, the bicycle, the bird, board, bottle, bus, car, cat, chair, cow, dining table, dog, horse, whatever person, potty, plant, maybe ship, sofa, train, and the bird. So these all are the classes actually train this model here. So now what you need to do, we'll load the model. Okay, you can also load the model from this file. Let's copy out it from here. Control, okay, no problem. We load the model here, no problem. So now what we need to do, we need to pass this model on our blob. Okay, that's why you need to create a blob of the images. Okay, so let's say blob equal cb2 dot dnn. Okay, dnn dot blob from image. Okay, blob from image, and it will take some parameter here. Okay, the blob from images takes some parameters. So first one, you can say image. If I put here, let's say cb2, and you already resized our image, and now we need to also resize our image, because you know this model actually trained on this 300 by 300 picture. So that's why I need to also resize that. Okay, so resize. So the source is our again frame, and the what will be the size? So our size is 300 comma 300. That means this model is trained on the size of the images 300 comma 300. So now you can see here and comma. So now you need to put here a scale factor. So what will be the scale factor? The scale factor of this model is 0.007843. And what will be the size? So again, the size is 300 comma 300. And then what will be the mean value? So mean value is 127.5. So this is the mean value. Okay, okay. So now what we need to do, we need to set the blob as the input of our net. nat dot set. Okay, so what will be nat dot set import, and inside this it take the parameter of the block. If I trying to run the code, control S and then run the code, you can see here. Okay, not C input, that's be the set input. Again run the code. So now you can see it actually executed successfully. That's mean it is loaded. Okay, so our model set input is done here. So now what we need to do, we need to actually do the detection part. So let's say detection equal nat dot forward. Okay, so this forward actually give us the detections. Okay, so if I trying to save and also trying to print the detections, okay, run the code. Yep, again press Q. So now you can see here, this is nothing but an array. This is the multi-dimensional array. You can see here some values is up and down. I took some values from here and saved it on my step. Okay, so this is the actual array you can see on these detections. So this is the nested list. So you can see 1 2 3 4, that's means 0 1 2 3. If I go on the index base, so 0 0, and this is the confidence value. Okay, this is the confidence value, and this is nothing but the classes. Let's say if I put here the classes as, let's say 12, that's mean this was is the 12 number classes. If I go here again and let's say run the code again, control S and run the code and Q. Okay, so if I go down, okay, again go down up, okay, you can see all the values are zeros. Okay, all the values are zeros, you can see here. So long, okay, I think, but you can see some values, you can see here. Okay, if I go here, you can see 0 1, this is the confidence value. Okay, so I took some from values, you can see 15. Okay, 15. Yep, if I took these line from here, control C and go here and paste it, you can see here this is 0 and this is the 15 and this is the confidence value. If I go here and check the 15 number classes, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, and this is the 15. That's in person in this video. So that means this is nothing but the class, and this is our confidence value. So now we need to extract the value from these detections. Okay, so now we need to look through this detection. Okay, so let's say for I in np.range, okay, 0 comma, okay, 0 comma detections, and the shape, what will be the shape for that? First thing first, you need to also import the numpy. Import numpy as np. Okay, so detection, it will go on the shape of the 2. That's mean these 2. Why? If I go here 0 1 2, that's mean it will go here. Okay, it will go here. That means how many IDs are here, or how many column is here, what will be the list. Okay, we are going to iterate all the list from here. That's mean we go here 0 1 2, that's mean we are in this portion. We are going to iterate all the list one by one. Okay, so that's why I put a detection 2. Okay, so now we need to also check the confidence value of the detection. So let's say detections, and what will be the confidence value? So it will go from the 0 comma 0 and it will go I comma 2. Now the first question is why 2? If I go here again, so this is it'll here, so 0 1 and 2, that's mean it will go on this direction. For example, my loop is on this array. Okay, this is our this is nothing a value, but this is our class. Okay, and this is our confidence. So that means 0 1 and 2, that's mean this is our confidence, and I is nothing but it will loop through all the list here. For example, if I go on this list, that's mean this our 0 is nothing but but 12 is our class and this is our confidence value. So this is our index number 2. So that's why I go here, okay, 2, and let's say make it as variable. Let's say confidence. Yeah, say confidence. Okay, you can see here. So now we need to check the confidence is greater than 50% or not, or 70% or not. So if the confidence is greater than 0.5 or 0.6 or 0.7, whatever, okay, so we're going to create a rectangle. So now what we need to do, we need to actually collect the ID and also the boxes. What will be the boxes here? So if I go here again, this is the detection part of that. So this is actually all the boxes, okay, that's mean x coordinate, y coordinate, w and h on here, okay. We need to also iterate all the things from here. So that's mean 0 1 2 and after 3 to 7, okay. 0 1 2, if I go here and see 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, so you need to collect those below. That's 3 to 7, these are the boxes below, and this is our confidence value and this is our class, okay. So I put here a variable called id, okay, id equal detections, and let's say 0 comma 0 comma I comma, okay, not single comma, okay, comma. So what will be the id? That's mean the classes, okay, and classes is 1 because I see here this is the 15, that means this is the index number 1, okay. Make sure, I think it will be make sense to you, okay. And what will be the bounding box? Let's say box equal detections, and let's say 0 comma 0 comma I, and it will go 3 to 7, man, 3 to 7. You can see here 0 1 2, and this is 3 to 7. This is the actual bounding boxes, start x, start y, and then x and then y, okay. So let's make it out simple, man. And also we need to actually extract the value of the height and the width of our images, okay. So let's take the shape of the frame. So let's say what will be the height, so height and the width of the image. So let's say frame dot shape, simple. So it will give us the shape of the frame. So we are going to took on the twice value. That's mean it will give us the height and the width of the frame, okay. So I'm going to multiply with array of and p, okay. This should be the, okay, and first with the width and the height, again width again and height, okay. So it will give us the value of the start of x and a start of y and a end of x and end of y. So let's store that. So start st, okay, sorry, start x, okay, let's say start y and x and the and y, okay. So the box type is nothing but, let's make it box type as integer, not make it as float, because you can see here the sum values are nothing but the floating point number, okay. So 0.63, so you're going to make this as integer format, okay. So now what we need to actually create the rectangle here, okay. So cb2 dot rectangle, and what will be the image? So image over a frame, and the points on the points 2. So point 1 is nothing but the start x, start, okay. So start x and comma start y, and the points 2 is nothing but the end x and the end y, and the color, let's say red, green and blue, or let's say 2550, okay. Control S and the code here, okay. Some problem, module numpy has no attribute arrange, okay. I think there is a single R, okay. Index 2 is out of bound for the 0 and the size of 1. Okay, so okay, this is not a detection, it should be a detection the shape. Okay, I forget that. Why? Yeah, so now you can see it detected the person. You can see here the green boxes. It also detect me. You can see here. Okay, the thickness it's not clear. Thickness is so slow. Okay, okay, little. So let's make it bigger. Okay, and if I go and hover up here, so you can see here the thickness. So let's make it the thickness 4. So let's save it out and run the code here. Run the code. So now you can see here it will go right now. Thickness is much more better than before, and the thickness is right now 4. So now what you need to do, you need to put the text with IDs. Okay, so I'm going to click here from Q from the keyboard. So let's go down and let's say cv2.put text. Okay, cv2.put. Okay, not that, put text. And what will be the image? So our image is nothing but the frame, and the text is actually coming from the ID. That's mean coming from the classes and based on the ID. Okay, so the text is nothing but from here, this classes list. Okay, these classes. So I'm going to write these classes here, and let's say classes, and inside this list we are going to iterate by ID. So if I go here step.txt file, you can see this ID is nothing but a floating point number. So we need to actually convert this number in an integer format. Okay, so int, you can see here it will actually we need to do the typecasting here. So the org is nothing but the actual coordinate, what will be the text is pop up here. So the let's say start x plus 10, and let's say start y minus 15. Okay, and what will be the font face? That means what will be the font? Okay, we're going to use the, let's say use the simple font. So let's say this one, simplex. And what will be the font scale? So let's say use the scale as 0.7. And what will be the color? Okay, so let's say use a color, let's say use the white color, 255 comma 255, the white color. Okay, so I'm going to save the code and run the code here. Okay, run the code. So now you can see here on over the hat, you can see a detected, how it detected, and it also detect, it will predict the classes. You can see a person. Okay, you can see a person. So now we need to create a rectangle with the fill. So press Q from the keyboard and it will gone. Okay, let's make a rectangle with the fill, cb2.rectangle. Okay, and what will be the image? So image is nothing but our frame. Okay, you can also put in the frame or image, whatever. And let's do what will be the points number 1. So let's make it as it will start from x and minus from 1, and it will for a start for y, and it will be minus, let's say 14. And the point 2 is nothing but it will start from the start and it will end from x. Let's say make it as, let's say plus 1, we minus from here, and the let's say and y, and not start y minus 3. And what will be the color? So let's make it as also the green color. And what will be the thickness? So you're going to fill that. Save the code and run the code here. Okay, so now you can see it will fill, this rectangle will fill, and over here hat you can see here it will actually detect it, and person. Okay, so I'm going to click here to actually close that. Okay, you can also change the color, and you're going to generate some random color. So let's generate it. Okay, it's better to generate. So import random. So we need the color code of 3, that's mean RGB. So we need to actually generate those values here. Okay, so let's say for R and G and let's say B. So let's generate this. So let's say random. Okay, this is the random dot radiant, and let's see, just start from 0, and the upper value is, let's say 255, and also it will same on the Z value, Z and the B. So let's define a list of the color. Okay, let's say make it as color equal. So let's make a list of that, and the list is nothing but the RGB, like that, the value, and you're going to iterate through all the value from here. For I in, let's say, iterate through the classes. Okay, classes, this is the classes, iterate through all the classes. Okay, so let's try to use that, and based on our ID, this color, this is our green color, so let's say make it color, and let's say make it as integer ID, and copy out from here, Ctrl C, and going to paste it here. I think it will work. Run the code. Yep, it will work fine. Again, and run the code. Okay, I think it's not generated the another color. Okay, RGB random dot radiant, the RGB value is okay. For I in classes, it is okay. I think it will actually generate the static color. Okay, not, yep, it will generate another color also. Again, save the code, again run the code, this time the other color. So let's try to use another video. Let's use the test one. Save it, man, and run the code. Yep, right now you can see here the accuracy is much more good. The car is going. Okay, car, and also you can see a car. I think there are some buses also. I think it will detect it because this model is based on the buses also. You can see here it will detect a car very perfectly. Okay, accuracy is much more good. Okay, you can see a bus. Yep, sometimes it call a car, but you can see a bus. Okay, bus, not so bad. So you can also do these actual thing on your static images. So just you need to actually load the image. So you need to actually remove this empty loop. So let's say image or frame. So frame equals cb2.imread. You can also do it on your static images. So I put here in my directory there a picture of mine. So chando.jpg, it's my name. Okay, let's remove this backspace. Space gone, man, gone. Again, also this one, and also let's make it in. We don't need the white key. Okay, we need white key but in 0 format, and we don't need this brag and statement here. Okay, so you can run the code, Ctrl S. I think it will work. Yeah, you can see here it detected person. Okay, it detected me. Okay, so cool. Person, it can detect some picture regarding the classes based on the classes. So this is the tutorial. Hope you'll enjoy this tutorial, and make sure to subscribe my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon and for never miss an update. And I also wanted to request you one thing, that is please watch this video from YouTube, because you know in YouTube watch time is more important. Recently uploaded some more videos on my playlist, but the watch time is not so good. Let's say about if 2 minutes or 1 minute something. Okay, so please watch the video from YouTube, and thank you, and bye bye.